Businesses everywhere are scrambling to adopt AI. It's powerful, it's the future, we all get it. But here's the weird thing. So many of these amazing AI pilots, they just fail to scale. They look great in a demo, but then they completely fall apart when they meet the real world. So what is going on here?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? It's a huge frustration for so many leaders. You've got this incredible, super smart tool at your fingertips, but for some reason it just can't seem to operate reliably inside your company. Well, the answer is actually simpler and maybe a little more profound than you might think.
I love this analogy because it just clicks. Imagine you hire the smartest person on the planet, a total genius, but every single morning they walk into the office with zero memory of your company, your products, your customers, nothing. They don't remember a single thing that happened yesterday. That's pretty much what we're doing with AI right now. And this is exactly why it's a problem. These large language models, they're inherently context blind. They have no idea about the subtle logic of why an exception was made for that one customer. They can't remember that super important undocumented workflow that only exists in your team's Slack channel. So when they hit these gaps in their knowledge, they don't stop and ask for help. Nope. They just fill in the blanks with generic assumptions from all the internet data they were trained on. And that, right there, is where things start to go wrong.
So what's the typical reaction when this happens? Well, most people fall right into what we can call the prompting trap. The thinking is, oh, we just need to get better at writing prompts. We need to be more and more specific when we tell the AI what to do. But honestly, that's a losing battle.
And when you put the two approaches side by side, the difference is just massive. Prompting is totally reactive. It's all about trying to tweak the output of one single interaction. But architecting, or you could call it context engineering, that's proactive. It's about shaping the entire environment the AI works in. You stop trying to fix the output and you start strategically designing the inputs. You stop just talking to the AI and you start building its world.
So, if the problem is a genius with amnesia, well, the solution is pretty obvious, right? You have to give the genius a memory. We need to build a persistent, reliable corporate brain that the AI can plug into every single day.
So the official techie term for this corporate brain is a context graph. Now, what is that? It's a system that doesn't just store data about what happened. A sale was made or a ticket was closed. No, it captures the why. It connects all the dots. This customer who bought this product had this specific issue which triggered this rule, and that led to this particular decision. It's the whole story.
Or, to put it way more simply, a context graph is your company's living memory. It's all that institutional knowledge that usually just exists in the heads of your most experienced people, but now it's structured, it's accessible, and it's permanent.
And what does this brain remember? Oh, all the good stuff. The things that normal systems always miss. It remembers the real reason a discount got approved. It remembers the unwritten rules for how to handle an angry customer, all the subtle operational details that actually make your business run. This is the kind of intelligence that turns an AI from a generic tool into a genuine decision-making partner.
So this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually build one of these things? It's not like you can just flip a switch. It's a strategic process, step by step, of literally teaching the AI the reality of your business. And here's the blueprint, the 5 key steps. First, you have to define your core concepts, like what does customer or product really mean at your company? Then you capture your decision history, the why behind all the actions. You have to connect all your different systems, so the AI gets one unified view of everything. And this is so important. You create a learning loop, so every single interaction makes the whole system smarter. And finally, you build in governance, so the AI always operates within your rules.
Now, I really want to land this next point. This isn't just a technical fix to make your AI work a little better. This is about building your company's next great competitive advantage. It's about building a moat around your business that nobody else can cross.
Because here's the reality check. Pretty soon, everyone is going to have access to the same incredibly powerful AI models. The model itself is going to become a commodity, like electricity or the internet. Just having a smart AI is not going to be your advantage.
This quote from the source material just says it all perfectly. The future isn't about who has the best AI, it's about who has the best context to feed that AI. The entire competitive landscape is going to be defined by who builds the richest, smartest intelligence layer for their AI to run on.
Because just think about it for a second.
A competitor can go out and buy the exact same AI model you use. They can hire brilliant engineers, but the one thing they can't do, they cannot replicate the years and years of unique decisions, customer interactions, and operational knowledge that makes your business, your context, your corporate brain. That is your unique, totally defensible asset. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Right now, is your business strategy focused on just telling your AI what to do, one prompt at a time? Or are you actually building a system to truly teach it, to give it the memory and the deep understanding it needs to become a core part of how you operate? Because the answer to that question is going to determine who wins in this next chapter of business.